10 Ways Writing Can Make You a Remarkable Thinker by Mike Parsons. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by a whirlwind of thoughts, struggling to make sense of them? Have you ever faced a tough decision and wished for a magic wand to clear the mental fog? Welcome to the world of writing, a dynamic tool that can transform your mental clarity and turbocharge your decision making. Let's embark on this fascinating journey of how putting pen to paper can unleash your brain's full potential. Buckle up, because we're about to explore a forward-thinking, progressive approach that's as socially conscious as it is effective. Think of your mind as a cluttered room. Writing is like a super organizer, turning chaos into order. When I write, I structure my thoughts into a coherent narrative, like sorting items into neatly labeled boxes. This organization isn't just for clarity. It's my brain's way of decluttering, freeing up space for innovative ideas and focused thinking. Writing is thinking. To write well is to think clearly. That's why it's so hard. David McCullough, brainstorming and outlining. Before I start writing, I take a moment to brainstorm. I jot down every idea that comes to mind without filtering. Once I have a pool of ideas, I create an outline. This process is like setting up a roadmap for my thoughts, ensuring I cover all bases and maintain a logical flow. A well-structured writing follows a logical progression, much like a well-planned journey. Each paragraph leads naturally to the next, making my argument or story easy to follow. This flow helps my brain process information in a structured manner, enhancing understanding and retention. Clarity of purpose. Writing with an outline ensures that each part of my document serves a specific purpose. It helps me stay focused, eliminating redundant or irrelevant information. This clarity of purpose makes my writing more effective and my thoughts more organized. Externalizing your internal dialogues. Have you ever tried talking to yourself about a problem? Writing does that, but better. By externalizing my thoughts onto paper, I gain a third-person perspective. It's like stepping out of my head and viewing my thoughts as an observer. This objectivity helps me spot patterns and inconsistencies I might miss otherwise. I write to discover what I know. Flannery O'Connor. Self-dialogue. Think of writing as having a conversation with yourself. Journaling allows me to pose questions, explore answers, and dig deeper into my thought processes. This self-dialogue can uncover insights and solutions that I might not reach through mere thinking. Third-person perspective. Writing about my thoughts and problems can give me a third-person perspective. This detachment allows me to analyze my thoughts more objectively, much like a friend giving me advice. It can be a powerful tool for problem solving and self-reflection. Clarifying emotions. Your therapist. Emotions can be messy, but writing helps me sift through the chaos. Imagine my pen as a therapist, guiding me to understand and process my feelings. When I write about my emotions, I'm not just venting, but analyzing and understanding, what drives them. This emotional clarity is crucial for making decisions that aren't clouded by unchecked feelings. Writing is a form of therapy. Sometimes I wonder how all those who do not write, compose, or paint can manage to escape the madness, melancholia, the panic and fear which is inherent in a human condition. Graham Greene. Emotional awareness. Writing about my emotions forces me to acknowledge and articulate them. This awareness is the first step toward understanding and managing my feelings. By recognizing what I'm feeling and why, I can address the root causes of my emotions. Emotional regulation. Once I understand my emotions, I can start regulating them. Writing can help me identify patterns and triggers, enabling me to develop strategies for managing my emotions effectively. This regulation prevents impulsive decisions driven by unmanaged emotions, enhancing memory and recall, the brain workout. Writing is to my brain what a good workout is to my body. The act of writing actively engages my brain, improving memory retention and recall. It's like giving my brain a set of dumbbells. Each stroke of the pen strengthens my cognitive muscles, making it easier to retrieve important information when I need it most. Writing is a great way to capture moments and memories, not only for others, but for ourselves as well. Maureen Joyce Connolly. Active engagement. When I write, I engage with the material actively. This engagement makes the information more memorable than passive activities, like reading or listening. It's akin to actively participating in a conversation rather than just overhearing it. Repetition. Writing involves repetition, which is critical to memory consolidation. I reinforce neural pathways by repeatedly writing down and reviewing information, making it easier to recall the information later. Problem solving, your personal strategy game. Think of writing as a strategy game in which I break down complex problems into manageable pieces. This step-by-step approach not only makes problems less daunting, but also reveals solutions that might be hidden in the complexity. Through writing, I become a master strategist, turning obstacles into opportunities. Writing is a process, a journey into memory and the soul. Isabella Lender. Step-by-step analysis. Writing forces me to dissect problems into smaller parts. This step-by-step analysis helps me focus on one aspect of the issue at a time, making it less overwhelming and more accessible. Mind mapping. I use mind mapping techniques to represent problems and their components visually. And this visual representation can help me see the connections between different parts of the problem, aiding in comprehensive problem solving. Mindfulness and reflection, the zen of writing. In our fast-paced world, mindfulness is a superpower. Writing fosters mindfulness by grounding me in the present and encouraging reflection on past experiences. This practice helps me learn from past decisions, making me wiser and more insightful. It's like a daily meditation session with a pen, bringing peace and clarity to my thoughts. Writing is a way to focus the mind, a meditation to reach the stillness. Nikki Grimes, daily journaling. I incorporate daily journaling into my routine to promote mindfulness. Reflecting on my daily experiences, thoughts, and feelings helps me stay present and mindful, reducing stress and increasing clarity. Reflective writing. Writing about past decisions and their outcomes helps me identify patterns, learn from my experiences, and apply these lessons to future decisions. Identifying priorities and goals. Your North Star. Writing about my goals and priorities is like charting a course for my personal North Star. It helps me identify what truly matters, aligning my decisions with my long-term objectives. With clear goals in sight, my path becomes illuminated, guiding me towards success with every decision I make. Writing down your goals is the first step in turning the invisible into the visible. Tony Robbins. Goal setting. I write my goals using the SMART criteria: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound. This clarity ensures that my goals are well-defined and attainable. Priority lists. Creating lists of my priorities helps me focus on what matters most. Writing these lists helps me manage my time and resources effectively, ensuring I stay on track toward my goals. Reducing mental clutter. The mental declutterer. Imagine writing as a mental declutterer, clearing away the unnecessary thoughts that crowd my mind. Regular brain dumps onto paper can significantly reduce anxiety and improve focus. It's like spring cleaning for my mind, leaving me with a fresh, organized mental space ready for new ideas. Clear your mind of can't. Samuel Johnson. Brain dumps. I regularly practice brain dumps, writing down all my thoughts and concerns without filtering. This practice helps clear my mind, reducing mental clutter and anxiety. Organized notes. Keeping organized notes of my ideas, tasks, and plans ensures that nothing important is forgotten, reducing the mental load of keeping track of everything in my head. Supporting analytical thinking. The critical thinker's toolkit. Writing sharpens my analytical skills, turning me into a critical thinker. Dissecting information and constructing logical arguments enhances my ability to analyze situations and make informed decisions. It's my toolkit for navigating complex problems with clarity and precision. Writing is thinking on paper. Willy commit. Belicis. Critical analysis. I engage in writing exercises that require critical analysis, such as essays or reports. These exercises force me to assess information, evaluate evidence, and construct logical arguments. Comparative writing. Comparing different ideas or solutions in writing helps me identify the most effective approaches based on evidence and reasoning. Facilitating communication and persuasion. The master communicator. Clear, concise writing improves my communication and persuasion skills. Whether I'm drafting an email, a report, or a blog post, writing helps me articulate my ideas effectively. Using storytelling and rhetorical techniques, I can engage and persuade my audience, rallying support for my vision. The art of writing is the art of discovering what you believe. Gustave Flaubert. Clarity and conciseness. I practice writing with clarity and conciseness, ensuring my message is easily understood by avoiding jargon and complex sentences. Enhances my communication skills, making my ideas more accessible. Persuasive techniques. I use rhetorical techniques such as ethos, credibility, pathos, emotion, and logos, logic, to enhance my compelling writing. These techniques help me connect with my audience and persuade them of my viewpoint. Conclusion. Take action now. Ready to harness the power of writing? Start today. Grab a journal, open a document, or draft an email. Begin organizing your thoughts, clarifying your emotions, and setting your goals. Watch as your mental clarity improves and your decision-making becomes sharper. Remember, writing isn't just about putting words on paper. It's about unlocking your mind's full potential. So take that pen and start your journey toward a more transparent, focused, and empowered you. Engage with this blog by sharing your writing experiences. How has it helped you? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's create a community of forward-thinking, progressive individuals striving for mental clarity and decisive decision-making. The Apollo Book Podcast. Learn fast, remember forever. Get free quizzes and take home activities by visiting apolloskills.com.